haven't actually written them down and said, these are the dreams that I want in my life, these are the things, how's it going to happen? You think it's just going to magically show up? Someone else is going to turn up and do, they're going to turn up on your door and say, hey, here's all your dreams, even though we don't know what they are? What if someone came to you tomorrow and said, I'm going to make all your dreams come true, you just got to show them to me right now? If you can't show it to them, and I always look at it from this simple perspective. I'll go back, my own personal life. Age 40, I'd achieved most of the stuff on my bucket list. There was about 7 things to go, because I went to one of those seminars when I was in my early 20s, and they said, write down the 101 things you want to do before you die type thing. So when I hit 40, I had this beautiful journal, and I thought, hang on, who says it's only supposed to be 101? Who put that rule out there? I want to have a lot more than that. So I actually opened my journal up and I started writing things I wanted. And I did it by section. So one page I'd write, music concerts I want to go to. The next page I'd write restaurants I want to eat at, or houses I want to own, or cars I want to have, or awards I want to achieve. And every section, what would be a section in your book type thing? I have sporting events I want to go to, that sort of stuff. And I always love having that as part of my life. So like the concerts one, actually I updated the concerts one recently because it was concerts I want to go to before I die. I had to change that to concerts I want to go to before they die. Because most of the time they're getting on a bit more than I am. So you got to update that stuff. But think about your dreams and think about where you're going with it. Because here's the thing, we got to go big in life. You get one shot at life, why do it small? Why not go big? Here's the greatest thing about having dreams. Dreams are a great way to weed out the morons in your life, okay? It's a really easy way to find out who are the idiots, because you start telling them about your dreams and goals, and when they start saying, that's not possible, you can't do that, that won't happen, what do you need to do? Piss off. Next. Get rid of those people. The reality of it is, are there people in your life that'll try and tell you you can't achieve your dreams, you can't achieve your goals, yes or no? Yeah, you need to get rid of them. Okay, and that's, I know some of them, like if you're married to them, that could be a slight challenge. I'm not going to educate you around that one, that's up to you. But the point behind it is, if people aren't willing to support you in your dreams and goals, are they actually friends? Are there people out there that will support you in this stuff, yes or no? Yeah, find them, hang out with them. Don't hang out with the people that keep trying to tell you, oh no, don't go for it, because I'm not going for it, so you shouldn't either. You've got to have friends that are going for their goals, and that way they help you and push you and guide you along to it. Now, when you've got your dreams, now, by the way, do you have any idea how your dreams are going to come true when you write your dreams down? No idea how they're going to come true. When I first wrote down, have my own jet, do you think I had any idea how I'd make it happen? No idea how it was. Didn't know. But I knew if I wrote it down and I kept focus on it, eventually that sort of stuff would start to become a reality. I sit there and I look at it and, my life is wonderful right now. My kids are just phenomenal. And my second eldest, Kenzie, when she was 4, I still remember getting on the plane to come back to Australia from America for a trip. And she got on the big Qantas jet up in first class, and she turns and looks at me real worried. And she's looking around, she's real worried. She says, Dad, why are there other people on our jet? It's like, holy shit, I forgot. You've never flown on anything but Dad's jet. That's a kind of a unique thing. But it's not because she's spoiled, it's because she's sitting there going, wow, this is unique type thing. Kids can never be spoiled if you give them a good set of values. Doesn't matter what they have, if they got good values, they'll appreciate what they have. So always remember that one. How many of you have met kids that have absolutely nothing that are spoiled brats? They don't have anything, but they're still spoiled brats. Don't get it, that's not the way. So your dreams, what are your dreams? What colour do you want your helicopter to be when you buy one? And people sort of sit there going, oh, I don't know. Well, start thinking about that stuff. I literally carried that journal with me for 3 months. Actually, I just added a new one to it. I was watching one of those National Geographic specials on the ice hotels. Any you guys seen those? I'm going to go and stay at the ice hotel and see the Northern Lights. And my wife said, what do you really want to do with that? I said, honey, the thing that I really want to do is leave the beer out on the floor and just sort of know that it'll still be cold in the morning type thing. I mean, that's just me, though. I'm kind of weird with shit like that. Goals. Dreams have got to be turned into goals. Once they're a goal, anything inside 5 years, now it needs a time frame, it needs a measure. Why do we need to document a goal? Why is it important to actually write a goal, give it a specific measure, a time frame and all of that? How come? Because what's the next phase? Everyone, what do we got to do next? Everyone? Come on, together. What do we got to do? You got to learn. If you don't have the goal written down, you don't know what you got to learn. And that's the simple facts behind it. Too often, though, I see people that go to these seminars say, just write your goals down and that's enough and you'll achieve it. No, hang on. If you write your goal down, that's the second step. Yes, have dreams, then have goals. But then once you got the goal, you got to go to work and learn the stuff. Because without the learning, you can't do the planning or the action. Or you can, but it won't be any good. You know, when we sit down and start thinking about a goal in your business, let's say I said to you, okay, your goal in business has to be to get 100 referrals a month into your business. You need 100 referrals every single month. And that's your new goal. So what would you have to do to achieve that goal? Follow the formula. What's it say? Everyone, what do you got to do? What are you going to do? You've got to go and read half a dozen books on referrals. You've got to go and watch half a dozen YouTube videos. You've got to maybe subscribe to some newsletters on how to build referrals. You've got to go and, does this make sense? Download some white papers, find some websites that are all about referrals. Maybe go to a seminar or two on building referrals. And that way, once you've done all of this learning, what can you do? Write a plan.